Some days it's hard to recall what I'm fighting for, but then, after I take a few deep breaths, I remember. I fight because there are people in the world afraid to be seen, afraid to stand up, afraid to leave their homes. I fight for others because when it counted, there was no one there to fight for me, and I don't want someone to go through what I did if I have any way to prevent it. I fight for those that need someone to stay and say, it wasn't your fault. You didn't ask for it to happen. You didn't cause it, and it's all right for you to feel the rage and feel the sorrow, pain, and fear, but you aren't alone now. I fight in hopes that another won't have their innocence stolen, so they can be as kid as long as possible, filled with hope and wonder, not looking over their shoulders or listening to Boards Creek. I break away from my comfort zone because I cannot sit back and let things happen. Not on my watch. Not in silence. Someone has to break the silence and shatter the barriers that our enemies try to erect between us. I refuse to stand back and do nothing while lawmakers make decisions that rape our lands and our people, where they take our rights and trample our freedom. We, the people, the angry people that refuse to back down without a fight, who scream to the various powers that we believe in and rail against the power-hungry, the misogynist, the backwards-thinking politicians. Yes, we refuse to stand down, and we scream no more. We draw forth our power as we call against injustice. We will not allow segregation to return, witch hunts to be reborn, our world's children to suffer because those of you that call yourself Christians are afraid and lack human decency or compassion. We will not allow hate to be the legacy given to the future generations. You try to claim you protect life, but admit the truth to yourselves, because we already know that what you do is protect your own hold on power and try to pretend that you are God. You want to control the lives, but we don't recognize your power. You cannot get us to bow down to you because you are not our God. You are an impostor to your own faith. We who walk with nature and stand beside our true spiritual Christian allies and many other faiths, we know that your great sins include ego, avarice, greed, hate, wrath, envy, pride, and oh, so much more. Your problem is that you truly envy the happiness of others and want to destroy that because you yourselves will never be as happy as we have been.